Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling irie. Because today we have another tea and chat series for you. Yes, honey. Yes, darling. It is time for tea. Okay? So ringing this bell because it's time for tea, honey, and we're going to get some intuitive downloads for you today. Yes. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwantarotandtea. Okay? So welcome. Get in nice, feeling nice, comfy, irie. Be sure to have a nice cup of tea. Tell us what tea you are sipping on today, okay? Because we've got some intuitive reads, some tea reads today. All right. Hey, okay. So before we get into it, okay, today's download and message that just came through was all about how you're gonna love if you ain't right within. How you gonna love if you ain't right within? And the Nine of Cups is the card that popped out. And I thought, this message, someone needs to hear this message right now. To be honest, we can all hear this message right now. So let's do a quick gratitude around here, because that's what we like to do. We like to bring in good energy around here, surround ourselves by good energy. And what better way than to show some gratitude? So let's get into it, okay? So thank you to the universe, thank you to our spirit guides, thank you to our guardian angels, thank you to our ancestors for the intuitive messages that we are about to receive today. May the messages help strengthen our intuition, and so that we are always using our discernment every time. Thank you. All right, so get comfy. Hope you have got a nice cup of tea, and we're gonna look into, okay, how we're gonna love if we ain't right within. Yes, honey. So yeah, when it comes to love, let's think about like love and unconditional love. Love that is from a place of you really admiring and loving what you have to offer. Okay, where does that come from? Okay, and we're going to just pull out some tools. We've got some Jamaican proverbs, we've got the spiritual cupcake here, some well-being cards. We're just gonna, whatever we feel drawn to kind of just pull out today. We're gonna just go and see Wagwan, okay? Hey, so with the Nine of Cups here, let's start with the Nine of Cups, okay? The Nine of Cups represents feeling complete in yourself, feeling content in yourself in terms of how you are emotionally. So if we think about our emotional well-being, it's about really being confident in your own skin. So it doesn't even matter, whether you got makeup on or if you don't have makeup on, but you feel comfortable in your own skin, you feel comfortable in your own body, you feel comfortable with what you see in front of the mirror, that you love on yourself from head to toe, okay? Showing self-care to yourself, showing self-love to yourself, how you talk to yourself, talk with power, talk with kindness, talk with care, talk with confidence. All of these things, represents that energy of the Nine of Cups. And, I feel like this message was here to tell us, we might be wanting to seek love. We might be wanting to seek all of these kind of things that, we work towards, as, let's say, in society, we're kind of trained to think like, okay, our life goes in these milestones where, okay, we have childhood, adolescence, And then from young adulthood, we then go into a process of like getting to know ourselves a lot more, pursuing our careers, then taking on the kind of like, right, we need to settle down and really meet someone that, you know, we can start a family with, and all those kind of things. Okay. And it all starts from the Nine of Cups. It all starts from that energy of you feeling confident in yourself, being confident with yourself, you know, being confident in the mindset that you have is supporting you. It's aligned with you being and feeling complete with yourself. So if you don't feel confident in who you are, that energy will come out. That energy will come out. And that's why sometimes you can see if it's in reverse, if the card pops out reverse, it can represent the energy of codependency, insecurity, not feeling good about yourself, and maybe also projecting that energy onto others, because you're not right within, in terms of you're not confident with who you are. That inner glow, that inner beauty, is that you're still searching for it. And I feel like this is really an energy, but also a message for all of us, okay? Make sure you got your tea, because I've got my tea here. I'm just drinking normal tea today. Take a nice sip. Yes, darling. Yeah, it's about feeling nice, feeling relaxed, feeling chilled. Yeah, and catching a vibe, but also catching some intuitive reads. You feel me? You feel me? You see me? Okay. So, how are you gonna love if you ain't right within? Now, so yes, let's pull out some cards and see what other additional messages. Oop. Okay, we've got, look at this one that came up. The Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, as we were saying before, okay, if you don't feel right within, it can bring this energy. This energy can manifest into your love life, your finances, your money, your career. Because if you're not confident in who you are, you know, you're not confident in the qualities that you have to offer, it can show up itself in many ways. And this is why we created also a mindset series that we will include into the readings, because mindset is so important. Your mindset is so important. Let me repeat it again. Your mindset is important. So if your mind, your thoughts and your feelings, and they combine and come together, that creates a power of law of attraction. It manifests itself. And the thing is, we are always manifesting whether we like it or not. So the more we get into this place of feeling more confident in who we are, in what we have to offer, what skills, what qualities we have, our personality, you know, being truly confident and loving on yourself from head to toe. Yes, loving yourself. The more you take away these energies of lack, of feeling like you're not worthy, you know, that Five of Pentacles is the energy of kind of feeling destitute, feeling or energy of like desperate, in need, okay? When really all of everything that we need is already within. It's just really attuning yourself to recognizing your own inner power, you know, your own inner power that you have. And through your intuition, through you taking that time to love yourself, this is how you can really tune into this energy, you know, of the feeling complete with yourself, so that this kind of energy doesn't then impact on your finances, how you feel generally about maybe even, because if with the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles also represents, you know, the energy of stability, security, money, okay, your finances, you know, managing things. Also, you know, even in ill health, okay, cope, how you bounce back. So essentially, all of these things can then tear you down, tie you down, wear you down, make you feel away, you know, if you're not feeling secure in yourself. So with the cups behind this figure's back, I also see it like it represents this energy of, this is all of that, you know, maybe resilience, taking time to really work on yourself, you know, as we are always constantly growing, and not feeling any way like that maybe, you know, one stage, you know, you was like completely different, and you thought to yourself, right, I need to, maybe now my situation, my circumstances, my environment are no longer serving me, or it's not allowing me to grow, and it's like maybe you thought I need to take some time away just to learn, to heal, to grow. And you know, different ages, different stages helps you to grow, helps you to learn, help you to heal. And I feel like essentially it's really telling us, you know, take that time to love on yourself, pour love into yourself, you know, make it a habit, make it a routine. So it's not something that you feel like it becomes like a chore, but it's part of your routine. It's part of you creating healthy boundaries for yourself. Why, yoy, I knew the gem was gonna come out. Creating healthy boundaries for yourself, because if you are taking that time to love on yourself, and I'm getting the words of RuPaul here, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? You know, how are you gonna love somebody else? Because you have to love on yourself first. Yes, you have to love on yourself first. I'm gonna pull out a Jamaican proverb right now as well. Okay. Whoa. So this one came out: eat with the devil, but give him with a long spoon. Eat with the devil, but give him with a long spoon. I'm just making sure I'm reading my writing properly. But it's saying, be strategic when dealing with difficult people. So be strategic when dealing with difficult people. Now, I feel like this is also could be telling us that, as we said healthy boundaries earlier. Sometimes, you know, maybe in periods in our life, we may go through different challenges. We may go through people who kind of test us to the point that it puts our inner strength, our inner power in question, to see how we can tap into that energy to manage or find ways to cope or deal with challenging situations. Now, I feel like this could be, if we've now had any issues, or if there's been any issues in terms of your finances, mainly, or dealing with people that have displayed challenging behavior, or even love interests where they have been showing maybe some kind of narcissistic or challenging behavior, I feel like it's really telling us, you know, really, I feel like this is also, the more you create healthy boundaries and love on yourself, the more able you are to become to deal with difficult situations. We're going to pull out another card. Let's see what other message, okay, what other message does the cards want to tell us? What wants to fly out? Okay, look at that, the temperance. And with the temperance energy, okay, we got the energy of this kind of angelic figure. I feel like this is kind of really telling us, is a constant pour, you know, constant pour of looking after yourself, pouring love to yourself. You might feel, let's say you might be 20 years old, and you feel bright as day, confident in who you are, okay? Then life comes and you know, maybe situations, challenging situations, it breaks that mold of you being that confident person, and it's then you having to reshape who you are. Okay, if it maybe could be again having experienced abusive relationships, whether it could be in your work or having to do with finances, your love life, and having to reshape and build yourself again. And I feel like it's really saying that taking the time to love on yourself is a process, but it's also something that should be part of all of our routines, that we are talking to ourselves in a way that enlightens our soul, enlightens our spirit, gives us good energy, good vibration. You know, none of us, let's tell this collective, none of us have time to be talking negatively and taking on this feeling of we are unworthy, because honey, we are worthy. And I feel like this is a message as well, to remind us, you know, to pour love into ourselves and see it as a process of making sure you are taking that time. So I also see it with maybe the Temperance could also be telling us this is a good time to take like a cleansing bath, or, you know, even creating like an Empress bath for yourself, and just really loving on yourself and showing yourself that love. You know, looking in the mirror and just, even if it's 2 minutes, just saying to yourself, you know what, I love myself from head to toe, and I am so thankful for all the blessings, all the opportunities that have come my way. I am so thankful that I am working on my inner power, and that inner power is showing vibrantly all around me, and all the opportunities that are all around me. I feel like it's really kind of tapping into that energy and of loving yourself. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out regarding this message about, you know, how you're gonna love if you ain't right within. Okay, cards do need a bit of a proper shuffle, but we're just gonna see. Wow, let's see what just flies out. Look at that, the Fool. So I feel like it was popped out in reverse, and we've got, look, the two of Swords at the front here. See what's at the back. We've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups. So there could be a love interest here as well. Okay, but I feel like it's recognizing that, you know, with the Fool, let's start again. Let's start with the message, okay? Because we like to do a little tarot reads, so you are fully understanding the meanings, and we'll, you know, okay. But with the Fool, okay, you can take it as what it is. The Fool can be just a fool. There can be someone that you will say, well, this one don't have no sense. Okay. You could take it literally for what it is, but you can also take it as someone who's willing to take risks, someone who's taking risks, but even not even looking into it if it is even right for them. Now I feel like the fact that it came out reverse is saying, look what the Jamaican proverb is telling us, to be strategic. And I feel like to be strategic in this, about eat with the devil but give him with a long spoon. So eat with the devil but give him with a long spoon. I feel like this is really telling us, the more we pour love into ourselves, the more we work on ourselves, the more we recognize what our boundaries are when it comes to our love, when it comes to our love life, when it comes to how we want to be valued, how we want to be talked about, how we want to be respected. This comes from us first. So if we are not clear with what respect looks like to us, and this could be whether respect looks like to you in your love life, what respect looks like to you when you're dealing with your in your career, working with colleagues, what respect looks like to you with your fellow neighbors, your fellow associates. This can then interplay with this energy now, because there is no sense of clarity, and it can lead you to then being pushed and shoved, a feeling of being pushed and shoved. And I feel like with the Fool in reverse, is saying, not today. Hey, not today. No, not me, girl, not me. And I feel like it's really saying no, because I've tapped into that energy of recognizing my power, my inner strength. I ain't got no time for no codependency relationships. I ain't got no time for this, because I ain't got time for no unhealthy boundaries, because I am pouring love into my life. I'm pouring light into maybe the areas or the shallow parts of me, the dark areas of me that I have maybe tried to overlook. And I'm not taking that step no more. I'm recognizing that before I go into a serious relationship or take time to invest in that, I must be investing in myself. I'm not going to go back into anything and be a fool again and repeat the same patterns again and again, so that it can be the same relationship, just a different person, but the patterns remain. And I recognize that there is something that I need to change, because I'm recognizing now that there is some work, some areas in my life that I have avoided, that I have overlooked, and this has caused me to feel or put myself or in a position of feeling destitute, feeling like I don't know where to go, where to turn. And all I needed to recognize that everything that I needed was already within, and I just needed to recognize that and love on myself more, pour that love energy into my life, so that I am now seeing me really for the first time properly, recognizing any unhealthy patterns, recognizing that maybe some red flags I've avoided or didn't want to see, or have tried to think maybe this person wouldn't be the same, the same person that they have been in other relationships because they are with me. And taking that time to say, no, you know what, I'm going to keep pouring that love into my life. Why? Yoy! Whoa! Why? There's some messages coming out here, and I feel like this is why the Two of Swords and the Two of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups is here. Okay, because there is definitely an energy of, if with the Two of Swords, and again we're going back to the mindset, the way we think. Okay, if we're in a place of where we're again not sure where to go, we're very indecisive, very unclear, how that can then play with our decision making, how that can impact on what decisions we take. Are the decisions that we take, are they really aligned with what is right for us? What is it that we need rather than what is it that we want? Whether we are not looking, again, as we mentioned, the red flags, if we're not looking at the red flags. And with the energy of the moon here, again, how it can then impact on our femininity, how it can impact on our feminine energy and our masculine energy. So that whole divine feminine and divine masculine energy. But I feel like he's also telling us, with the King of Cups being here, look at that next to it as well. If someone does come who's an energy of the King of Cups, okay, how we can, if we're not right within, and there could be things that we need to work on, it can also put us in a place of feelings of having trust issues, because we haven't taken the time. Okay, we haven't taken the time to recognize that maybe how I'm feeling is what, how I'm feeling could be why I'm projecting these situations around me. I could be manifesting these situations around me subconsciously, as well as consciously. So unconsciously and unconsciously. as well as subconsciously. Yeah, I hope it's making sense. You with me? You with me? All right. So the more we love on ourselves, the more we pour love in ourselves, looking after our hair, you know, getting our hair did, looking after our hair, looking after our skin, looking after our body, looking after our body, looking after our mind, looking after ourselves spiritually, looking after ourselves emotionally. You are pouring love. You are pouring love. You are pouring. If you've been seeing a lot of angel numbers, you know, this could be also, this message is really for you, to really tell you, you know, this is the time to really pour love into your life. But the love that is unconditional, but that unconditional love starts from you. It don't start from somebody else. It starts from you. You have to show that love to yourself first. So somebody like the King of Cups can come your way. Somebody with the King of Cups. And also you being that King of Cups. You being that Queen of Cups. Because then you are matching that energy. Okay? And I feel like this is really telling us, we all, you know, this is something we all should be striving for. All should be striving for feeling complete with ourselves. Because when you feel complete within, you don't feel alone. You don't feel those issues or feeling like you're lonely or anything like that. Because that comes from, again, that place of lack. Okay? What? There's been some powerful gems here, you know, some real intuitive downloads. Okay. So let's go and let's just pull out a message from the spirit guides. Let's see what this message, a message from the spirit guides want us to know. So I'm just gonna pull it out from the deck. I feel drawn to this one. Okay, so let's have a quick look and see what messages of how you're gonna love if you ain't right within. Make each day count. Make each day count. So I feel like with make each day count is really telling us, look, you got to pour this. You got to pour and pour and pour and pour. You know, it's like when you think of your savings, or when you're wanting to save and buy something or make a big purchase, each day counts because you're working towards a goal. And it's the same with how you love on yourself unconditionally. You got to pour that love into your life. Yes, you got to pour and pour and pour. And the more you pour, opportunities will come your way. Now, I just heard a phone popping off, and I feel like that was saying, yes, this is how it goes. I saw it go. I saw it go. And you know what that means, right? This is simply how it goes, okay? Look at that. Look at that. So we're going to pull out some spiritual guidance messages from the spiritual guidance cupcake. And you know, we're all about Wagwantarotandtea. So what better way to have a spiritual guidance cupcake? All right. So let's see what messages does the spiritual guidance cupcake want us to know right now about how we're going to love if we ain't right within. Let's see. Oop. Okay. So we're going to just have a read on them all. Let's have a look. Bad mind energy. Bye. Good vibes only. So we're saying bad mind energy. So that's energy that doesn't have any good intentions. We're telling it to and that simply means go away. Okay? Good vibes only. Yes, every time. Okay, we have write 4 affirmations. Okay, for yourself, starting with I am, and say it to yourself before you go to bed, and do this 3 times. Okay, so if you can repeat your affirmations 3 times, so write 4 affirmations, and it could be something like, I'm beautiful, I am respected, I am loved, and ready to be loved. You know, anything like that. Really just tune into that energy and just repeating it, because then the more you repeat it, your subconscious mind will then adapt to those changes that you are consciously making, you know, to then attune yourself to really tap into that energy of self-love, abundance, unconditional love, you know, love that where respect is valued. You know, you are valued and you are bringing that energy, you know. Wonderful, wonderful. Netflix and chill. So we got Netflix and chill here. Okay. We have get some tea. Why? We are drinking. Look at this. We could get some tea. Get some tea. Look at that. Get some tea. What are you sipping on? And put it in the comments. So yes, please put it in the comments, because we need to get some more comments around here, because we haven't been having the comments lately. So, you know, just a little bit more comments. Yeah, please. We love to engage. Okay. And then we have, there is nothing wrong with being your true or there is nothing wrong. I'm gonna repeat this one again. Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, let's do this. There is nothing wrong with being your true, authentic self. Always remember that being you is not a crime. Why? There is nothing wrong with being your true, authentic self. Always remember that being you is not a crime. What? Hey, this is, look, this is a message. This is a message about how you're gonna love if you ain't right within. And I feel like this encapsulates everything that we've just covered in this read. Why? Look at that. Learn new skills, honey. Learn new skills, honey. And I feel like this is also about learning new skills, because you're learning to be more confident in yourself, you know, recognizing that, you know, maybe there might be an area where you feel like you need to speak up more about what it is that you truly want, not just go with the motion, or, you know, or feeling like, oh, well, if you maybe have experienced maybe some kind of controlling behavior in your life, maybe looking at ways of like how you can feel more confident in expressing, you know, how you feel. Say what it is that you know, or how you truly feel, and don't feel a way about it, you know, and really building that confidence. Wow. Let's see. What else do we need to know on this tea and chat? Okay. Why? We've got hot gal. Okay, that means hot girl. Okay, hot gal, boy, summer or seasons, honey. Yes, and as we said, we've got to look after ourselves from head to toe. You know, like for me, for the collective, I'm manifesting okay, like a tarot and dance series for us, you know, to really tap into that energy of self-love, good airy vibes, and, you know, learning ways of how we can release, you know, bad energy, you know, really clearing our energy, but just through dance, and just using affirmations and ways to help you to just feel good about yourself. You know, again, that's all about that being strategic, you know, you learning to love on yourself more and really showing yourself some good love. So make sure you are taking that time and every opportunity to pour love into yourself. You know, let go of things that don't serve you. You understand? If it's giving you problem after problem, it's recognizing, okay, maybe I have to let go of this. This is not serving me. This is not helping me. You know, relationships. You know, healthy relationships allows you as an individual to still have your independence, you know, feel respected, have, you know, your opportunity to say how you feel, you know, healthy boundaries where your boundaries are respected, you know, things are consensual. All of these things are important, and it's really tap into it, that energy, and, you know, looking into ourselves, loving on ourselves, you know. All of these things are valuable. So let's pull out, we're gonna just pull out a card. I'll do a quick little shuffle. Okay, quick little shuffle. Although we've got the Eight of Cups here, or what I might do actually, we'll do like this feel. We'll just do, I like to do quick little feels and see what wants to come out. Show us what we need to see as a collective, as a closing message. We're going to close this reading because I feel like the gems are already here. But let's just see us as an outcome. What kind of closing message we need to see as a collective? What do we need to see right now? What do we really need? Whoa, I've got I can see the Knight of Cups, but let's see. Okay, let's see what needs to come out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like this is the message. So we saw the Nine of Swords earlier, okay, and the Nine of Swords in reverse is about, look, we're taking those stresses away, and this is what we're doing. We are celebrating. We are celebrating. We are going to celebrate as a collective. Three of Cups energy, that Three of Cups energy, that collaboration, celebration. Okay, it does represent the energy of third party here, but I feel like in this, in regards to this is all about us as a collective. We are taking this opportunity to learn, to grow, and to celebrate with one another with tea. So let's have a nice cup of tea, a sip, and we're cheers. We're celebrating, just like the Nine of Cups here. Just like the Nine of Cups here. Wow, wow, wow. Now, if we add them all together, so we've got Three of Cups and we've got 9. So 9 plus 3, 10, 11, 12. And then we break it down again. So the 12 into 1 plus 2 equals 3. Equals 3. Now, 3 as a number in numerology represents growth, represents expansion, and I see this is like, what, wow, like this is a wonderful message of taking that time to really love on ourselves more, pour that love into our life, you know, like the energy of the Temperance. Okay, so if you're seeing angel numbers, you know, if you want to call in on Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, are really good to help you to tap into that protective, loving, healing energy. Okay, and the more we pour life, you know, into our pour love into our life, into our existence, into our presence, into everything we do, the more, you know, we will reap those rewards, you know, and noticing maybe patterns of behaviors that were no longer serving us, and letting go, you know, those attachments or unhealthy attachments to things are letting go. They're removing from our lives, you know, maybe unhealthy attachments to how we spend money, or how we show love, you know, or how we may try to feel that we need to seek validation from people, whether it's like constantly trying to seek other people's attention or affection. All of those things wither away, and we make each day count by pouring love into ourselves, you know, showing, you know, saying words of affirmation, you know, taking the time to get into our hot gal, hot boy summer seasons, you know, taking that time to maybe do some Netflix and chill, although Netflix and chill can be synonymous with you know, a little kind of sneaky, like, oh, let's how, you know, I feel good right now. How about you? You want to get out? You want to do something right now? But I feel like this could just be like just taking the time to just unwind and relax in your own company, you know, and love in your own company, you know. And I feel like the more you do that, the more how good you will feel within. Okay, as well as good vibes only, okay. And you know, get some tea as what we're doing right now, and just enjoying good vibes, good energy. So I hope you're feeling that good vibes and good energy right now. Now, before we go, we're gonna just pull out one, like a message from the well-being. Let's just see what wants to come off. Come off? What's to come out? Let's see. So we've got turn off your phone. Sometimes, honey, darling, tea sippers, people, my generals, okay? And my generals just means my generals, okay? The love and light generals around here. Sometimes we have to just turn off the phone. Turn off the phone and look after your own well-being, okay? Spend time with your pet. So if you've got a pet, spend time with your pet. Sometimes just that, you know, having a couple of cuddles with your pet, loving your pet, and you know, it really helps to bring really good energy, you know. And look at that, update your skin routine, as we said earlier about loving on yourself from head to toe. Yes, darling. Oh wow, look at that. We've got Netflix and chilled, and we've got go watch a movie. So I feel like some of these things, if you're not doing it already, they can really help you as well with your self-love journey, loving on yourself, pouring love into your life, into your existence, because that's what we do. That's what we do around here. That's what we're gonna do. Good energy, good vibration. So I hope you are feeling this powerful and wonderful and loving energy, so you can make, you know, each year a wonderful and loving experience of you pouring love into your life, loving yourself, and building a self-love maintenance, just like the Nine of Cups here, that shows you all of this is accolades to represent all those different stages in life, those different ages in life, you know, those different challenges in life, and how you've overcome them through resilience, through working on your inner power, by loving on yourself from head to toe, from loving on your personality, from loving on who you are, from loving on your creating healthy boundaries for yourself, and just loving on yourself and loving, you know, who you are. Why? Wow, wow, wow. So we're gonna leave it here, collective, but I hope this teen chat, you know, I hope this teen chat, you really got to, you know, take or resonate, because that's what we do around here, you know. That's what we do around here. We take or resonate and we leave the rest. I saw it go. Take what resonate and leave the rest. Okay? Okay, honey? Yes, darling. That's what we do around here. I saw it go. I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. We take what resonate and leave the rest. So if you haven't already, okay, what you doing? You're missing out. You're missing out around here. You feel me? You're missing out. Hey, please like and subscribe to the channel. Come and join the love and light family around here at Wagwantarotandtea. Yes, and please put it in the comments, you know, what messages were resonating. Tell us as well about what tea, what snacks you were sipping on, and we'll see you on the next tea and chat. Okay, so please do. We've got lots of pick a card readings and meditations. Okay, a lot going on around here. Click on the notification bell so you don't miss a beat around here, and we'll see you on the next one. Wagwan.